In today's video, we are going to be showing you guys some really expensive vans that we've never seen before.
And also, some of them are a little more affordable.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So we're going to show you, I don't know how many we're going to get to today, but
as many as possible.
We are at the Florida
RV Super Show in Tampa.
Super Show in Tampa. It's amazing. It's huge. We've actually been here for days. Today's the day. We're going to show you all the vans that we can find. It's windy, guys. Okay, we're on our way to some vans that are on the more expensive side.
Yeah. We've never seen them before. I actually never even heard of them until we got to this show.
They're a little bit on the expensive side.
But let's see if you get what you pay for. All right, before we get started, let me introduce to you Jonathan, the National Sales Manager.
Yes, sir.
Got it right.
Yeah, first
so
time.
glad you came in, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you spending time with us.
Awesome. Well, thanks for letting us show your vans.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
And so we'll go ahead and get started with the foundation, the Friday. Wow. Okay. Wow, my first impressions, the fit and finish and quality of materials is absolutely top notch. I am quite impressed with just everything, the simple things here on the cabinet faces, the materials that they've selected for the beds, the wall panels, the countertop, just all of the fit and finish is very high end. So this is the Friday model. This is their foundation. This is kind of where everything starts with remote vans. And so you basically can build up from here. And I will say it is a very nice starting platform. And at $189,000, it should be. Okay, so they do have 3 models. And so this is the foundation, and each model is set up slightly different. So we'll kind of run through those differences, but they all basically can do the exact same kind of setup or configuration. So here in this model, the bed is actually down, and I'll kind of hop up on here quick. But as you can see, it's got a very nice cushion. I can actually, don't want to put my shoes, don't put my feet on anything. But there's plenty of room to, lay down. You do have the extensions with the flares. So that's nice.
I think that's a kind of a small bed though. It feels, okay.
So
I think that bed is a little small for 2 people at our size. We're both
Yes.
6 feet. So I think that'd be a little bit of a tight fit if you're asking me.
I do agree you will be very snug when you are both laying up here, or if there's 2 people laying up here. That is true.
Yeah.
It's adequate space to sleep.
Yeah.
I would say if you're taller than I am, if you're taller than 6'1", this would definitely be like a single person bed because you'd have to kind of lay at a little bit of an angle. But other than that, I do like just the hardiness of the cabinets itself. It looks like it's a steel structure that they've powder coated. The door, hinges, latches, everything is very secure. I mean, this vehicle is intended to, go out into the backcountry, do some overlanding. You're going to need some, cabinets and things like that are well built to hold everything because it's going to vibrate and shake, and these definitely can handle that.
Yeah, and I noticed there's an air conditioner right above the bed.
Yes, so this is actually a 48 volt air conditioner. It is the most efficient on the market. It's the Pneumatic 2X. So I know Pneumatic makes really nice equipment, and this 48 volt air conditioner being, so efficient can run for a very, very long time on the battery bank that's in here.
Yeah.
So let's move.
And I'm loving the lighting. Look at this cool lighting.
Yes, I mean the headliner, I love how it's kind of, pieces. You could actually take it down, do maintenance if you needed to, but it's also padded. The LED lighting strips are really nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm noticing there's another bed.
Yes.
So this is interesting.
So this is called the Van Halen bed, or seat. Van Halen seat. And it actually has 3 positions. So this is actually in bed mode. So with the, bed all the way down and the extension of the seat itself, I think you could probably be like 7 foot tall and have enough room to lay down in here.
Oh.
So I will actually lay down just to give you an idea. So as you can see, I've got plenty of headroom up here and my feet are just barely at the seat.
And you could put your feet on the seat.
And you absolutely could. I just being respectful.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, so it does have an induction cooktop. This is the first time I've seen this style latch. So that's pretty cool.
Is it soft close?
Soft close.
Okay, love that.
Dovetailed, very nice drawers, high quality, soft close.
You know what I'm noticing? I'm noticing that they really have their brand everywhere. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Look at that.
Their brand here, their brand here.
Yeah, they've
done a really good
look
job
at that
badging
right there.
everything.
Yeah, they have badged everywhere.
Right there.
Right there. Okay. So let's look at the sink.
Let's look in the sink here.
Oh, interesting.
Very nice. I'm typically not a fan of this style sink just because I think the faucets are cheap, but this actually is a very nice faucet that is well built.
Interesting.
Cool.
All right.
Nice little.
Okay, any other important information?
On the interior, you do have your max air fan. It's got a really good control system over here that's bright, easy to use, very clear. So this is on the Sprinter 144 chassis. It does have a 32-gallon freshwater tank. It's got the recirculating shower, which we'll actually show you in another model because it's set up. It has a 51-volt electronics power system with 16.8 kWh.
Okay.
That is a very large battery.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, and so where would the bathroom be in here?
So the bathroom is actually in this cabinet, which I don't see it actually in here, but it's set up in another van, so we'll show you that here in just a second.
Yeah, so anything else on this foundation model? Before we go to their next one, which is the Oasis.
I think what we need to do is a quick walk around, and then we'll show the differences in all of the other vans because they basically add some upgrades for you in each of those vans. So let's do a quick exterior tour. Let's see, we'll start up here at the front. So again, nice badging that they've done there. They have the Owl Van steps. You've got nice exterior table. Exterior 12 volt or 120 volt power. Anything else on that side? Nope. Let's see. So here's the garage space. This is a nice good look at the garage space under the bed. As you can see, there's lots of room for all of your toys, fire pits, bikes, whatever you need. You've got tons of space back here with the L-track that you can bolt on some pretty cool, aftermarket upgrades if you're interested. They've got all of your water control system over here. So pretty nice. I do like these good window shades, the ones that kind of lock in nice and secure, magnetic.
Okay, it's very windy today.
I think maybe if you stand here, it might be out of the wind. So it does have the rear tire carrier on the back. Love that. You've got your Owl Van's ladder with a roof rack. I'll take you up there in just a second once we finish this exterior. So here's your freshwater connection. Looks like 30 amp shore power outlet. And you do have the Owl Van's steps on the back side, or on the driver's side. So that is a quick look at the foundation, the Friday. So we are going to move to the Oasis and basically just highlight some of the key differences in this van.
Which, a big one being, it's a little bit of a price jump at $222,000. So let's see what you get for that.
couple of upgrades that you really can't see from the exterior of the van is going to be, it does come standard with the 45-gallon upgraded fuel tank, in addition to the twin ARB air compressors under the hood. So we won't be able to show those because they're basically hard to see, but we can walk through everything else. So right off the bat, on the passenger side, you get this additional box in the Oasis compared to the Friday. Let's see, okay. Here is a quick look at the back of the van with the bed in the up position, so you can see how much additional storage space you have if you've got something really tall like a bike or snowboard, something like that. Got plenty of room in there. So in this, with the Oasis, you do get the upgraded rear suspension.
I don't know if I can get that for you.
That's really tough to see, but it also does have the leaf pack. So this van comes with the Van Compass 4.3 suspension system. So that does include the leaf pack, the rear springs, and the front springs.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
So a lot of the same features on the roof with the ladder, the racks. It has the front bumper, so you could add some lights here if you'd like. It does come with this front spoiler. Let's see. Oh, and then obviously there's the connection for your air, onboard air. So let's go around to the other side, we'll go in. So when you come in this Van Halla seat is actually in the seated position. So the first van, it was laying flat. The second van is actually, upright. It does have seat belts, and it is fully certified, crash tested, the whole 9 yards. They have spent a lot of money developing this seat. So it's a nice little addition for additional passengers.
I don't think we said on the other one, but that's where the fridge is.
We did miss this on the first van, but it has an isotherm drawer style refrigerator. So pretty compact, but can hold the necessities.
Maybe.
Hopefully. All right. And so here is a look at the shower system that they have. So this is the Cyber shower. So one of the big differences, compared to some other manufacturers, is this one has like metal hoops in it. So it kind of helps hold the shower away from you so that when you're washing or, running the shower, it's not sticking to you.
How do you get in?
I'm assuming right here. And so you just step in. And there's your shower.
I want to see you in it. I'm going over the top, Bob. Get in. All right, let's see what we can do here.
So I'm kind of bending down a little bit so you guys can see, but there's plenty of room in here to actually take a shower. I mean, so I'm 6'1", and I just barely hit the cabinet with my shoes on.
Okay, open it up. Okay, you think that's an emergency shower?
Interesting things about this is, I know this will probably be highly controversial, but what happens is with this, you basically have a basin here. You fill up the basin with water, and then you can recirculate that while you're washing. So the way it was explained to me is like, you'd use your exterior shower, kind of rinse off if you're like really legitimately dirty. It's like sandy, muddy. Then you can come in here, fill that up with hot water, recirculate the hot water in the shower so that you can serve it. Basically, like soap up, wash, scrub down, drain that, and then rinse off with fresh hot water so that you're nice and clean.
But it's just recycling it so you never run out of water?
So you use less water because instead of just running fresh water the entire time, you basically are using that same 3 to 4 gallons of water to basically scrub and soap up.
But there is clean again?
I don't know if it's filtered or not. That is a great question. We'll find out.
I just want to know. What kind of shower are we talking about here?
So here's kind of a look at the basin of the shower. So you can kind of see everything. And then it's got this nice lid that everything kind of stows away.
Oh, that's where it goes. Huh.
That's why we couldn't find it in the other one, because it was down inside there.
Okay, so here's my question. Where's
Yes.
the toilet?
This would be a portable cassette toilet van.
Where?
I don't actually think it's in here.
One?
They probably didn't put it in here because it's just like a show.
Okay.
But I would assume
I mean,
I don't
didn't
know
we
where
all
you
have
store
that
it.
question? Like, is there a toilet for $222,000? That was my question. I don't
I'm
know.
hoping it's somewhere. I don't know.
Okay. What makes it like what? $30,000-$40,000 more?
So what makes it more? It is going to be all of the upgrades. So it's going to be the upgraded fuel tank, the additional exterior lighting, the suspension upgrade, the bumpers, the air compressor, the wind deflector. You know, all of those items are what you're getting, you know, extra in this model.
Okay.
So we started off in the Friday, their foundation model. Then we are now in the Oasis series, and then we are going to end over at the Aegis model, which is their high end, all the bells and whistles, pretty much everything that you can think of to put on a Sprinter, they've done it.
Basically, this guy drops down when you turn it the correct way. Right. This was an overhead cabinet. That guy was up, so you drop that guy down, pull this guy up, and then it's very easy. Put it right there.
Wow. That's very easy. And then we could take this whole thing out of the van to dry it out, and if you needed to.
Yes.
Okay.
And then
Easy.
Is pretty simple to just tuck back in here, and then your cassette toilet goes in there.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
So the cassette does fit inside.
Yes.
Okay,
Wow,
perfect.
look how cute that is.
Then that turns into a bed step, makes it much easier to hop in.
All right.
Oh.
Yes, well, thank you for showing us the bathroom.
Yeah, appreciate it.
That is a really cool, innovative design.
Thank you.
Okay, on to
The
last one.
Aegis. So let's start right here in the seat. So this is actually in sunset mode, and as you guys can see, I am facing the sliding door. And so this is just a really cool way to take advantage of this seat, where you can, you know, sit here if you're at the beach or national park, whatever, being able to look outside the van. You've got this awesome table that you can, you know, have dinner at, work at, whatever you need.
And I love it. The branding. I'm sorry. I like that.
They've done a great job
Yeah.
branding everything. So,
Okay.
but this seat, you know, this is the basically the third position that this seat offers. So it's basically faces forward as a driving seat, sunset mode facing the sliding door, and
Watching the sunset.
watching the sunset,
Uh-huh.
and laying flat where you can,
Have an extra bed.
have an extra bed, or, you know, if you have dogs or what have you.
Yeah, and I noticed same fridge.
Yep.
This is same.
I think everything is, for all intensive purposes, the same as the prior models as far as your shower. We did confirm, oh, hang on. We did confirm that the cassette toilet does fit down inside this. And then when this is closed, this is a step to get in the bed.
Yep.
When you've got the, not in bed mode.
Okay,
the Van Hala not in bed mode. This is your step.
Okay, I want to know, this one is $244,000.
Yes.
So, which is what, like $54-ish thousand more than their first model.
Yes.
20-ish thousand dollars. Am I saying miles? Dollars.
Yep.
Dollars more than their second model. So this was $244,000. Why?
Well, again, it's all of the additional upgrades that you're getting, and a lot of them are actually exterior mods. And we'll quick run through those, but you do get the Van Compass 4.3 suspension, but you upgrade to the rally struts. So we'll run up front and see those. I think probably the biggest difference that you're going to see inside the van is the front seats are reupholstered.
Oh,
So why don't we go ahead and show these?
Okay.
I think we.
Did the bed change anything?
No, I don't think there's any change as far as like the cabinets, the bed, the shower, the galley,
Okay.
microwave. None of this like
Lighting.
living
Air
space.
conditioner, same.
Yeah, all
Okay.
of this is kind of the same stuff.
Okay.
As you can see,
Oh,
these are the
wow.
upgraded seats with all of this upgraded upholstery, the stitching, and of course, branding. They've done a great job with that.
What is this up top?
So this is L-Track. I did
Oh.
not see this on the other vans, but it is there. So you've got L-Track above you, so if you want to mount radios or baskets or
Right.
whatever, there's all sorts of options for securing things up there. Let's go exterior and walk through all of the upgrades that you get with this model.
Okay, quickly. Has anybody ever heard of remote vans before? Because we hadn't, and you guys know, we go through lots and lots of vans. So let us know in the comments, have you heard of remote vans? What do you think about them? Yeah, we want to know it all.
Here are the suspension upgrades you get with this model. So you're going to get the rally struts, the Baja brackets, the leaf spring, and the bump stops. All upgrades. So you can see right here is your fully adjustable struts. There's your adjustment, and then here's your shock as well. So
Are the tires all the same on all of them?
yes,
They kind of all look the same. They look
all
nice.
look like the BF Goodrich KO. Oh, these are the KO3s.
Oh, Bob's
Oh,
jealous.
I'm a little jealous. I only have KO2s. So on the Aegis, you do get the upgraded rear bumper. So it's a full steel bumper, very, very sturdy. It's got some additional lights in there as well. The thing I think is really cool is they've taken advantage of this space. It's both on the driver's side and passenger side. Typically, this is just like a plastic panel and there's nothing there, but they've turned this into like a little storage space. So you can put recovery equipment in there, you know, whatever you
Interesting.
want that's like exterior of the van if you don't want it inside, you know, getting everything dirty. Let's see, what else am I missing? So there's some additional like armoring underneath the van. So as you guys know, the Sprinters, one of their fatal flaws is the actual differential cover. So this one, they put a skid plate to protect it. So let me show you that. You gotta do a little low crawl when you get underneath here. So here is the differential skid plate. It basically protects this edge right here. It's notorious for basically hitting rocks and chipping right there. And here, you can see the upgraded bump stops in addition to the shocks and leaf spring. So it's all the same up top, you know, Dometic solar panels, pneumatic air conditioner. I think they all come standard with Starlink. And then of course they've got the like platform up there that you can get up there and access it. All right, sorry for the wind, we got a plane, but our battery's dying. So they do have some additional lighting here in the grill.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I love those.
I think the last thing is like the colors. Like each one of
Yes.
them, you know, has a different look to it.
And I don't know what options you have for color as far as like, are all of the Oasis blue and is all of the Fridays tan and are all the Aegises red? I don't know that, but either way, I think all three options are beautiful. They've done a great job with all of their, you know, badging, logos.
Yeah.
It's pretty sharp.
That's 3 vans, 3 remote vans.
Yeah.
You could, if you guys want more information about remote vans, just go to remotevans.com. It sounds like they're at like 4 dealerships around the United States. So go to the website to
Check 'em
find the dealerships if you guys want to check these out. I mean, they're a little bit more higher end, higher price. So far, 3 vans. This video is probably way too long already. And who knows how many more we're going to get to show you.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's go see what we can find.
Yeah. And thanks Remote Vans for letting us have a little bit of a quiet time this morning to check out their vans and learn about them. So, all right, next van.
Let's go. This is $2.95 million for a Class A RV. It's actually closed and by appointment only, so we can't show it, but are you kidding me? That thing is crazy.
That's if you're a celebrity.
Yeah. Wow. The next van, we are in a manufacturer that I have been looking for. I've not been able to find them in Phoenix, but we found them here today. So this is a Chinook Bayside. This is on the Ford Transit, and they've done some really cool things with this one. So The MSRP, obviously, depending on your, options, what you select, they're right around the 200 mark. But today here at the show, this one's about 165-ish. 165-ish. So a little bit, how do you want to say, more cost friendly, but has some really cool innovative stuff in it. All right, let's go ahead and start in the back. So the first thing that I noticed walking up to this van was they have a dry bathroom. So you have your toilet on the passenger side with some storage up above. And then on the driver's side is where you actually have your full shower. And as you can see, I fit in, I've got plenty of headroom. You've got your shower head, your controls, the drain. You have plenty of space to both shower and change what have you, and you do have privacy screen. So in this model, you do have the two twin beds on each side. One neat feature is it actually can like half of it can fold down and fill in this gap. So what that means is you can have your feet still open down here, so you have easy access to the bathroom, but you can still, cuddle or what have you up here. Let's see, you do have lots of this overhead storage, very large cabinets. You've got the Truma air conditioner up top, and you do have a TV here. Here's your controls, so it's all Victron electrical controls.
Another window.
Another window. This one actually opens. This one does not. Like I mentioned, there's the TV. And then you have a very small countertop with your sink, so there's lots of sales material here. But that's a very large sink, but a small counter space.
Oh, I don't like that.
It does have this flip-up extension, so you do have a little bit of space here. It does have an induction cooktop. Obviously can fit in one of the drawers, but it is stored up here for right now. Here, let me lower this down so we can get out. How do you do that? Oh, here. All right. So then on the driver's side, you have your wardrobe, so lots of large storage areas, a convection cooktop, the refrigerator with a freezer drawer. Love that option. It is so nice to have a freezer in a space this small.
And I love where they've put the fridge. I love how tall it is.
Yes, it's not on the ground, so it's easy to access, especially being tall. And of course, we're in the transit, so we've got tons of overhead room. You do have an exhaust fan. What else? So, we do need to step out and look underneath the hood for one of the most innovative things that I've seen in a van today. So Chinook has been listening to the insurance companies, and they have installed a fire suppression system. So this one is actually over the engine compartment, but there's several other systems in the van. So you've got one over the batteries, near the convection oven. They're all back in behind all the components. But what happens is when this detects, or when this heats up, it basically expands and releases a eco-friendly chemical to put out the fire. So I think that that's a really, really cool, innovative option that they've installed on the van. So,
yeah.
So this model does come with lots of upgrades from a suspension perspective, some upgraded wheels and tires, and looks really sharp. Let's swing around back and see what they have there. So here at the back of the van, you can see they've got a bug screen, you've got your rear entry.
What's in there?
Maybe like a trash or some storage. I think it's
trash.
It's just storage. I don't know. But that's a great use of space. All right, and then, here on this side. So here on the driver's side, you've got your dump valve, your 30 amp power connection. You have You have your rooftop ladder and platform, and you've got some upgraded steps into the van.
Nice.
All right. Well, I don't know if you saw it. I really love the badging up top on the roof rack. Looks pretty cool. So here's a couple of stickers with all the different components that are inside the van. So you've got your Truma heating, your Timberline, or I'm sorry, you got your Truma air conditioner, your Timberline heating system, your batteries, your wine guard. So if you guys are interested in this van, you can look it up on sunshinestaterv.com. Maybe. Hopefully. I'm pretty sure it's .com. I'm sure that's their website.
Most people know it's Nick.
Yeah, but you can get a hold of Nick, and he can hook you guys up with one of these.
And I don't think we've said this, but like we're not working for anybody today, guys. We're just like asking permission each time, everywhere we go, to go in these vans, and so just so you know, this is just our honest opinions, and that's it. That's what we do.
Yep.
We sneak into vans at shows, and we give you our opinion. And I think on this one, the Chinook,
I liked it because it was something different. I think the dry bath in the back was different, and the fire suppression system.
yeah, I like the fire suppression.
And the refrigerator with the freezer.
Yeah, I liked that.
Those were some cool features that we have not seen in a lot of vans.
Okay,
So
let us
that part
know.
I liked.
Let us know. Do you have one of these? Or if it's like one of your favorites from today, I'd love to know. But let's go to the next van.
So we are here at Outside Vans, and this is their Parks Edition. It is a Mercedes 170 Sprinter, and they have some pretty unique features. So we'll get to the back here in just a minute where the bathroom is, but here you have two beds.
Two twin beds. That one is skinnier than that one.
They are pretty narrow, but you can kind of mix them into one bed. In front of the beds, you have this small console. You've got some cup holders and charging.
Which I'm a fan.
This is a really neat feature. It does have overhead storage, and right behind you is the air conditioner that sticks down a little
I
bit.
literally just hit my head on it.
But they've got some nice overhead storage.
Okay.
I won't open them all up because they all are basically
And we're
the same.
trying to, and okay, this show is crazy. Like so many people are here, so we're trying to hurry up and film it because everybody wants in this van.
So it does have a very large sink.
Okay.
It's not deep, but it's very large in area.
Okay, what about this?
Sink,
Good quality?
good quality. I like the option. You can always kind of move it out of the way. You've got a good work surface up here.
Okay.
No propane, so it's going to be an induction cooktop.
Okay. Fridge?
Fridge, pull out, or no, it's not a pull out. It's a
It's
nice
a regular
little
size one.
good size fridge.
Yeah.
It does have the Garmin.
Okay. We're a fan.
Yes. So this is the first time I've seen the Garmin control system. It's got some really nice features. Hold on, I got to figure out where. Yes.
Press anywhere.
So
Okay.
It does
Look
have-
how amazing that is.
some very easy to read display, easily, good contrast, easy to see. So that's great.
And then what's
Nice
this?
little So up here you have your exhaust fan. I love this cover. Just nice job there. And then you've got just a nice small
Regular?
microwave.
What about anything cool on the front?
No, there's an option for shelves that you can put in aftermarket, but they don't have anything in there. I think otherwise it's just kind of the basic standard Mercedes front. But let's check out the back. So back here you do have a cassette toilet. You have access. You have to open the rear door to get access to the cassette. Has a nice little sink with all of your controls right here. And then here is your shower. So you have your nice curtain, this basin that you can stand in, plenty of headroom so you can take a shower with your shower head. So there's no rear windows.
Okay, my real opinion on that bathroom is I'm not a huge fan. I think the shower itself with the little curtain, you're gonna get things wet outside. I don't know if it's waterproof. So, I mean, it's to each its own, right? Like there's pros and cons and things that are more important to some people and less important. But to me, not a huge fan. I love bathrooms being in the back. It's been a long show and I'm losing my voice, but yeah, that's my opinion on the bathroom.
All right, so we're trying to be respectful of everybody that's here. Hillary's getting some B-roll, but I wanted to quick talk about the entryway. So as you guys can see right here, there's nothing blocking the door. So you can open it all the way up and have full access to it. So there is some opportunity for some, storage or something here on the end. But all in all, that is a very big open area. The other thing, you can kind of get down here. It does have a lift kit on it, so it's up, and here's Hillary. All right, and let's see, does it have a roof rack? No. I think the last thing we need to touch on is, oh, you can't even see it from here. Let's step out this way. I think the last thing we need to show you guys is it does come with a awning. Sorry, I lost the word there for a minute. I was thinking sunshade. I was like, no, but it has a name. Anyway, it does have an awning. And I did notice they've got some graphics on the exterior because this is their parks themed van.
Huh. Alrighty. Thoughts?
All right. So all in all, I think it's a pretty high price point for everything that you get. But we're going to head to the next van. So this is the Coachmen Pixel. First time I've seen it. Let's do a quick tour. The show price for this model is almost $116,000, and you get quite a nice layout for that. So you have rear bed with above storage. And we're gonna go really fast to try to be respectful of everybody here at the show. Here on the passenger side, you have your galley. You have a convection microwave oven. Looks like it comes with an induction cooktop. You've got lots of nice drawers, storage, pretty well built. You've got this deep sink here with a nice faucet and some overhead storage all the way down the side. Then here on the driver's side, you actually have the refrigerator with a freezer compartment. Boy, that's nice and cold. Everything secures. Above my head, we have the Truma air conditioner and an exhaust fan. Looks like it's a Max Air, yep. And then here in the shower, got a self-cleaning retractable door, a cassette toilet, and quite a bit of space to actually be able to take a shower. Hot and cold.
I think it's a little short.
Yeah, it is a little bit shorter than some of the ones we've seen just because of, it's raised up slightly, but still a decent amount of headroom. So, let's see. Up front, you have seating for two with seat belts, a dinette table, overhead storage, and this is on the Ram ProMaster 3500 chassis. Looks like some storage here in the floor. And then above the sliding door, you have all of your controls, your solar controller, your inverter, your awning, your Truma heating system, and some lights. So at $116,000 for the show price, there are some significant differences between this and some of the other models that are here at the show. And most of the time it comes down to quality. It's the components that they've selected inside. So you kind of get what you pay for, but it really depends on what your priorities are. So let's try to be respectful of everybody here at the show and do a quick exterior tour. So here at the back of the van, you've got your garage space, which as you can see is pretty big and well lit. So here on the driver's side, you have your 30 amp shore power. You've got all of your connections for
you know, your city water, your fresh water, your gravity fill, and the option for an exterior solar charger, your cassette toilet. You've got your gray tank hose holder and dump valve, the engine exhaust, all here on the Ram ProMaster 3500 chassis.